Yo, what is up? This is your boy Guru back with a new video. Looks like it's that time again. 1.4.1 is dropping, and this is the new mod pack, the Quickie Baby mod pack you're looking for. And right off the bat, in the login screen, you're gonna get a remember me checkbox. You do this once you log in, either with your email password or use your portal login, and it will remember you the next time you come. And this is what it's going to look like. Your name is going to be there. You just need to click the connect and go for it. Or else, alternatively, you can switch account and retype your email and password all over again, and click the checkbox if you want this feature on or off. Now, next up, we're going to look at the user interface in the lobby. There's no clutter, there's no colors indicating anything. It just looks like it's exactly like vanilla actually. There's nothing in the carousel that indicates any kind of stats other than the normal things that you would normally see in a normal thing. You have the return crew on, which is really good. There's no clock. If you notice on the top right, I removed the clock. The return crew is really great because it will remember your crew where you move them from, and if you play it, all you need to do is just play it once or take them into training room, and it will remember where that crew would normally go to. This is great if you have a lot of premium tanks and you like to swap around your premium tanks with different kinds of crew. Of course, that's one of the most popular mods there is, remembering your crew. Next up is the remember your camo and paint. Now this one is really useful. What happens is if you share camo amongst your tanks of the same nation, what it does is when you click into it, it will demount all your paint and all the camo that is available for that particular tank. Like for this tank, all the paint from my Soviet tanks will be demounted, and you will be able to mount them onto whatever tank that is you're looking at. And if you switch to another tank that shares the same camo or the same paint, it will demount that camo and mount it on that new tank that you're using. Now, of course, this remember camo and remember paint does not apply for Clan Wars camo like this digital camo. Because those camos are tied to only one particular tank. You can't switch them around to different tanks. The normal camo that is gold camo like this one, and you can switch them around to all the different German tanks if you so choose to. In essence, what it does for you is it saves you a bunch of gold, because you don't really need to buy any gold, any more gold than you don't need to waste your gold buying a lot specific camo for a specific tank. You can just share, theoretically, you can just share one camo for the entire nation. Also, on the bottom right, every time you swap camos and stuff, there will be a receipt on your bottom right. You click on it and it will show you a receipt of what tanks swap camos. Also, one thing you need to know, this camo doesn't work for the preset camo. It only works for the camo that you buy gold for. These preset camos like this snow leopard and all the event camos, it doesn't swap them for you, so it only works on your normal paid gold camo and paid gold paint job. All the preset stuff like this football things, it won't swap it for you if you share it between tanks. So you got to keep that in mind. You need to do the preset camos manually. Another feature, the last one that I'm going to mention, is of course one of the most popular ones is the remember equipment. Now, remember equipment is remember your binocular telescope and your camouflage net. All you need is just one set or two sets, like two binocular telescopes and two camouflage nets. Like if you have, like me, have 190 tanks, you don't want to be swapping them around manually. You want them to be you want this to be happening automatically, and this does that. You just need to mount them once, swap them over. Every time you go to a tank without slots, with empty slots, you will have the option to mount the binocular telescope or camouflage net, because it will automatically demount it from whatever tank it is on. And once you mounted it onto the latest tank, the next time you switch back to your old tank and switch back to this tank, it will remember that that configuration and automatically demount and mount it back on for you again. This is really useful if you have like a lot of tanks and you don't want to waste your money buying 5 sets of camouflage nets and 5 sets of binocular telescopes. You just need 1 or 2 sets. Like for me, I have 190 tanks, so it makes sense for me to buy 2 sets of camouflage nets and 2 sets of binocular telescopes, just in case the one that I'm currently playing died in battle and remains in battle. I can't go to another tank and have it mounted from a tank that's still in game. That's why I have a spare one lying around, 2 sets, so that I can rotate between the 2 with 190 tanks, no problem at all. Alright, next up is the in-game features. Immediately the normal stuff here, you click X for no interface, just your name with your WN8 or just the tank name, or the full features, your win rate. At the bottom left, this is the latest one that I put in. That's the best feature that I like. That's because you can absolutely remove your log markers. These are the normal markers that are usually on. I'm going to turn them on for you right now, just to show you what it normally looks like. That's what it normally looks like. Instead, I'm going to manually remove them from the settings, but I have this mod instead up here which separates it from your hit log. That way you have your spot, you have your damage, you have your spotting, you have your bounce armor, and how many tanks you spot, all in one neat panel separated from your hit log. And it's also really nice looking, because every time you do damage, it's color coded. If you're doing a lot of damage, it'll turn purple. If you do a little bit of damage, it's just red color. And then if you do a little bit more damage, it turns green color according to the WN8 values of that particular tank. As you can see in my damage, it's 133 damage, and it's red because it's only 133, very little damage. And you see there's no point having 2 hit markers down there. That's why I'm removing it from the settings. So the one on the right side is completely gone, and I just use this mod over here. And then on the right, it's just the hit log showing you the kind of ammunition that you use or you get hit from. And this is the 6 cents marker. If your enemy is spotted, it will be yellow color. There will be a yellow bulb. If they are not spotted, there will be no bulb at all, which means they have not been spotted throughout the game. Once they have been spotted, it will turn yellow. And once they are out of sight, or you are hidden from them, or you no longer see them, the yellow bulb turns into a gray bulb, which means you no longer see them on your minimap. They are no longer spotted by either you or your team. If they are completely unspotted throughout the game, there will be no bulb there at all. So just for you to understand exactly how that spotting bulb works. Anyway, if you like this mod, this is how you're going to get this mod. I'm going to leave a link with a zip file with your Google download thing. You download a zip file. You will need a WinRAR or something to open it up. You download this World of Tanks files, and once you've downloaded it, you open it with your WinRAR. And once you've opened the World of Tanks folders, there are 2 files. There are 2 folders inside this file, and the 2 folders are the mods file and the res mods file. These 2 files, all you need to do is copy these 2 files, the mods and the res mods file, copy them and paste them into your World of Tanks folder. And that's all you need to do. Just right click on your World of Tanks folder, paste it there, it will automatically install it, and you are done. Now all you need to do is just open up the game and everything should be working as intended. I hope you've enjoyed this mod, this Quickie Baby mod. Too bad he no longer makes it. I'm doing you a favor, making it for you, and in kind, I want you to do me a favor and give me a like and leave a message in the comments below. Thanks for watching and thanks for your continued support. I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.